bump into your ex at a holiday event or with your family. Like, what do? First thing, you don't panic. Another thing, don't drink yourself to an oblivion because you may end up in a place last seen or a place where you're doing something you don't want to do. And then we also talked about taking the higher road and doing the right thing. So if you missed any of that episode, go back to Perry Girls TV and watch it so you can see what's going on. Today, we're going to talk about where you find your boo. So one of the craziest places to find someone is online. And we were talking about married people purposely staging themselves as though they're not married. And they're doing that because they want that extra cushy boo thing on the side. Now, we know that that's wrong, but they don't care. I can't tell you how many times I've had married men and women in my inbox, and I'm like, does your wife know you talk to other women like this? And one person in particular, I won't say his name, this guy, Jason, out there in St. Louis, he kept inboxing me. So I screenshot it and sent it to his wife. And I said, does he talk to you like this? Does he offer you sweet nothings and trips and excursions like this? I didn't hear from him after that. I don't know if he's still on this earth or if his wife got on him. Either way, it was wrong, right? So we're reading the book and it was showing how online men and women, they pose as these single beings that have the best lives to offer. And in between all that, they have somebody in the bedroom or in their house or wherever they live. Not explaining that they are with somebody. Instead, they're just going on acting like a single person. So one of my colleagues was on the radio and I heard this strawberry letter. The strawberry letter was about a woman. Hey, Glamour Queen. Hey, Janine. Make sure you're following these beautiful ladies. I'm afraid to touch anything. Because last time I was broadcasting, it just shut all the way off. So follow JMTSQ. Follow Glamour Queen Forgot. Follow Go Rice Girl. Ambassador was on earlier. We had a bunch of people, so I hope they come back. So I was listening to the strawberry letter. And I said, oh my God, are you serious? This really happened? So this gentleman, right? Yes, she has little Christmas trees. And are those buoys on there? Anyway, whatever it is, follow her because she has a show called Ask Janine and it's absolutely comical. You want to make sure you see or you watch that. And then at Go Rice Girl, she has the Oriental Combo and that show is absolutely hilarious. And they also have the replay won't replay. So make sure you are watching those shows on Perry Girl Television, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, on this strawberry letter, they were talking about this woman who was dating this dude. He was like a man from the heavens and drank nothing but Manta and every heavenly, drink that you can have. He took her out. They went on vacations. I'm not talking about the Poconos and overnight. I'm talking they were taking 2-week cruises. They were taking pictures at the Mediterranean. They were taking pictures in freaking Mozambique. They were taking real live trips. They weren't going just to the Caribbean. They were going to different continents, taking pictures, putting it on Snap, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you can think. So she was like, they were talking about buying a house together. He bought her a promise engagement ring until he got back on his feet and he was going to buy her the real deal. So that was my red flag right there. But then my red flag was kind of blurred because I said, well, he can't be with someone if they're spending every weekend together. They're going on these excursion type trips together, surely due to single. Homeboy got into some kind of accident at work. And as she was going to the hospital to check on her man, his wife was there. I was like, whoa, stop. Where was the wife at during all these Mediterranean trips and Mozambique and Iceland and Greenland and Neverland and all these other lands? Where was she at? Like, was she like an absent wife? Was she like that wife that like sleeps in the other room? Was she that wife that lives in a different house? Because surely if you're married, you'll notice if your man is gone every single month for weeks at a time and he's gone from Thursday to Monday. Like, how sway? And in the defense of the woman, I too would have thought he was single. There's no way in the world you can convince me. Press 1 if you'd have thought this man was single too. Press 1. They were going out weeks at a time. He's staying in her house from Thursday to Monday. They're posting pictures online. They're tagging each other. The page is public. They go out to eat They're kissing and boot-thanging it up. There's no way that woman could have known he was married. There's no way. I mean, like, there's no way. So anyway, he's laying in the hospital room. They're talking about call the pastor, call the priest. You know, he may have some last words. And the girlfriend, to whom thought she was the forever, was like, I got something I want to say. But they suggested that she didn't say nothing to the wife because the wife was going through too much. But guys, don't you think she was going through a lot too? Like, don't you think that she may have had her feelings in it also? Again, this woman was with this man at weeks at a time, every single week for at least 4 years. There's no way on this green earth that you can tell me that woman, that man was that good. You can't. So sometimes when you meet people online, and I can attest to it, they profess to be one way, but really they're not what they say they are. They're not who they say they are. And everything that they say that they pontificate online is surely not who they are in real life. You know, you have someone talking about finances and investments, but then they're borrowing money from you. You talk about people who could cook and all this other stuff, but they're eating TV dinners. Like, people can be who they want to be, like, in living color when they're online. It is what it is. So you have to make a clear distinction of what's real and what's reality. So I'm going to read something to you that was sent to me on the gram. I thought this was quite interesting because I've never seen nothing like this before. So it's from Hill Murphy, 3006. We're in the 3000s now. We're not even in 2000 anymore. Hi, gorgeous Missy. I hope you're doing well. I am Hill by name. And I was browsing through members when I came across your profile, and I was wondering, wow, what a beautiful, wonderful woman you are. A beautiful woman such as yourself shouldn't be on IG alone. I didn't know you had to have a chaperone on Instagram. I believe no one would skip your profile without leaving you a note. I am very much interested in knowing more about you, beautiful. And if you gives me a chance, I don't get here often, and I feel more comfortable chatting. So if you're interested in getting to know me more, please call me on my number, area code 678 blah 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 7515. I will be here, or I will be there to talk to you. I hope to hear from you soon, beautiful. My future wife. Love, your future husband. First of all, who are you? You talk about you're my future husband. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if that's your real name. So I wrote, hey, how are you? Video call me. Because see, I watch Catfish too many times. And I've seen people on Catfish that have said that they were somebody else and they're not. So he says, sorry, beautiful. I can't make a video call right now at this moment. I am on a mission and certain things are not allowed to be done. I just came across your profile and it looks very nice, so I decided just to say hi. I call Farber Nargle Moose crap on that one. So, exactly. I mean, I want to see your face. Let me see if you got real jibs. Let me see your face. You know, you sent me these pictures of some army dude. That's beautiful, you're military. Thank you for your service. But you can't talk to me because you're on a special mission? Well, what kind of mission are you on that allows you to be on Instagram and posting pictures? Do I look stupid? I know I was born on a Friday, but was it like last Friday or next week Friday? I don't understand that. And I was cracking up. I'm like, what? Then there's another one. I was like, oh, my beautiful baby. I miss talking to you. We have to hook up. Can I please have your phone number? No, you cannot. Yes, men are absolutely crazy. They're crazy. And I'm sitting there looking at this like, you've got to be kidding me. This is all you could come up with? This is as creative as you can be? Hi, beautiful. I was skipping through the page of Instagram and saw you. But you cannot talk to me because you're on a mission. I must look stupid to him. He must think that I'm like one of those damsels in distress that's looking for somebody and needs somebody. You know, exactly. They're not allowed to use their phones, period. But look, it clearly says right here that, sorry, beautiful. Let me see if I can plug this without. Sorry, beautiful. I can't make a video call right now because I'm on a mission and certain things are not allowed to be done. I just came across your profile and it looks very nice to me and I decided to say hi. Expose him. Boom! There he is. That's him. So now I'm like, gorgeous Missy? Like, what's a gorgeous Missy? Like, who's going, like, my name is clearly on there. So I'm not sure as to why I'm Gorgeous Missy opposed to just hi Sean or hi La or whatever. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So that's what goes down on the DM. So I particularly do not want to be found online anymore. He gave exactly. No effort to copy and paste my name. Even if you spelled it wrong, because everybody spells my name wrong anyway. Spell my name. Show me some effort. You want to call me Beautiful Missy. That was a clear copy paste. He wasn't expecting me to ask him to do a video call. Okay? And then the other one who wants to send me all this stuff about, I want to marry you. I don't even know you. And you're talking about marrying me? Like, who are you? Who are you? Right? So here's the other one. You ready for this one? This one was really, really interesting. Okay? He has three first names. If you could give me true love, I'll make sure that you don't lack for anything. I'll give you whatever you want. Diamonds, pearls, houses, and cars. You can have it all. I said, look, I have no room for breaking hearts. I don't know who you are, so please stop it before I do. Then he says, but I love you, baby. Look, it's right here. But I love you, baby. I just want to build my whole world around you. Do you believe that we could be on an online relationship before I visit you and make you my wife? Okay, stop right there. Who are you and why are you talking about making me your wife? Like, dude, I don't know you. And what was exactly, I don't know if they know what love is, because clearly it's not you just slapping some copy and paste on a daggone post and I'm automatically going to crack my legs open to you. That's not how this thing works. That's not how any of this works. So number one, let's talk about where you can meet Mr. and Mrs. Wonderful, okay? Press 1 if you think we should meet at the church. Press 1 if you think that people should meet at the church. I think meeting someone at the church can be catastrophic, in my opinion. These are just my opinions. And my opinions do not constitute the opinions and values of the Perry girls. One, okay. They always say you can find a nice person at the church or at a library. They can't do anything in church. Just, girl, I've seen people bump and grind in the church. Girl, listen, Joanne, I don't want nobody saying that the Perry girl said, okay? My opinions don't constitute the opinions of the Perry girls. But this is my show. And I say, nah. Yes, girl. I had a dude try to kiss me at church. Really? Really? You're going to try to tongue me down in the Lord's house? We won't be doing any of that. You get struck down by lightning on your doggone self. Not on my watch. No, thank you. So, exactly. No respect to Jesus. Exactly. So, I don't know. What I'm afraid of, if I'm dating somebody in the church, what I'm afraid of is, say it doesn't work. Now I got to see your mug every single Saturday, every Sunday, and every choir rehearsal, and every meeting, and every ministry event, right? I don't want to do that. I'm a type of person, if I don't want to see you anymore, I don't want to see you anymore. And the last place I want to see you is in the Lord's house. So for me, it's a no. And even to the point where if I brought you to church with me, and we break up, thank you, Dexter, don't join my church. Don't join my church, especially if we break up. Do not join my church. Because again, I'll be stuck looking at your mug every single day between doxology, call to worship, the opening hymn, and the choir. I don't want any of that. So for me, that's a no. That's a Westbrook. I don't want me anybody at church. Okay? The library, do people even go to the library anymore? You'll end up changing your prayers and running to confession. Exactly. I'm not trying to be in the prayer box like, Father, forgive me. No. And I'm AME. So we're in church for a long daggone time on Sundays. So I don't want to see you. And we break up. Now, if it works out, I would love to bring you to church with me. But I'm just afraid of bringing people in church would constitute a conversation that I'm not ready to have. You know what I mean? Because church folk are nosy. They're like, oh, baby, is that your boyfriend? Is that your man friend? You know daggone well, you know who this is. Stop it, Sister Gertrude. So I try not to be on a church life. Though I have dated someone from the church before, but I prefer not to. Tell him, girl, they love the gossip. They be like, you know what? I was reading the Beatitudes and the Lord's Prayer. And girl, did you know that I'm pretty sure my business is not in the New Testament, so keep it out your mouth. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion, okay?